What's up guys, sharkeatyellow here again, bringing you another Perfecting the Ojamas. Now in this episode of Perfecting the Ojamas, I'm going to be talking about several cards that are going to be extremely strong in the upcoming format, mostly in the OCG format, but more than likely we are going to get these cards, not these cards, but these rulings and these new erratas to these cards, and of course the new pendulum summoning, and all this other greatness that we are going to get into this game. Because of course we are gonna get it eventually, but I'm gonna be talking about these now, and you know, in the future I'm gonna come back to them and see if they worked and all this other good stuff. These are just predictions right now, and several cards that I think are gonna work with these new rulings and these new changes to the game. So first of all, before I start off, recently, just before I recorded this video, the OCG ban list recently came out. There was two really huge things that I saw in there that really made me kind of think, and how they're gonna hurt and help the deck a lot. Now, of course, the OCG ban list is not the same as the TCG ban list, and more than likely, it's not gonna be the same list. But we might get something similar to it, because these changes that they're doing is mostly for these two changes that they're doing is mostly for the pendulum summoning part of the new mechanics to the game. First card is Dark Strike Fighter. Of course, they did an errata to it, but at the same time, they believe that Dark Strike Fighter wasn't going to be an extremely huge problem anymore, since he can't OTK you to death with this new change and all this other good stuff. So they made him at 3. Now, this is going to help Ojamas greatly because he's level 7, he's extremely easy to get out, and he still does a crap ton of damage. You attack with him and then pop him, and then you do like literally 4k damage to your opponent for no freaking reason. Just really easy. And if you guys know how Ojamas are played, Ojamas is an engine, so you use country and you use all your other Ojama monsters, so doing that, inflicting so much damage to your opponent, you really don't care, because you're gonna get it back. You're gonna get your Ojamas back again, and then go into like a Dagusto Phoenix, or go into your Raccoon Dude, you know, your number 64 Raccoon Dude, and you know, you're just gonna go crazy after that. So it really doesn't matter, and it's gonna be a really strong card, really strong synchro to the deck. Next change is that Torrential Tribute is at 3 for the OCG. Now, this is going to be extreme detriment to the Ojama OTK players and Ojama OTK decks out there, because they really need to special summon their monsters as quickly as possible. Just try to OTK your opponent as quickly as possible. And then if, you know, a card like Torrential Tribute is at 3, it really hurts the deck, and it makes Ojama OTK kind of dead. It makes you really can't play that deck anymore, because your opponent has an answer to everything you do. Red can be Effect Veilered, he can be Phoenix Chain, he can be everything. Your Delta Hurricane can be stopped relatively easy because it's a spell card, and it's just a normal spell card. It can be stopped relatively easy. And now they have 3 Torrential Tributes that can just destroy any of your advantage, destroy any of your combos, and just screw you over. I think the reason why they're putting Torrential Tribute at 3 is because with the new pendulum summoning, you can special summon as many monsters. You can special summon as many monsters as you want for that turn when you have the pendulum up. So I think that's the reason why they're doing that, and it's also to prevent your opponent from herp derp 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 derp. I'm gonna OTK you herp 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 herp. And I think they're trying to make it more into a normal setting, like you normal summon, maybe special summon here and there kind of format, like how we have it here in the TCG, you know, where you just your initial normal summon is very crucial, and then from there you can start special summon, you can start doing whatever the hell you want. Now with these two changes, like I said, with you know, Torrential Tribute being an extremely powerful card now at 3 in the OCG, which I really doubt we might get Torrential Tribute at 3 here, but you know, it's a likelihood, because the reason why they're doing that is because of the pendulum summoning. It's a very likelihood that we're going to get that here. So the first card I'm going to be talking about because of this is Baby Pompoko. Now, I did talk about Baby Pompoko in a previous Perfecting the Ojamas, and I said that Baby Pompoko is going to be an extremely strong card in Ojamas, but not now. The reason why I said not now, because the way the format was shaping. when I first talked about this card and when it was first released, Fire Kings were a thing, Fire Fists were a thing, Inzectors were a thing. So this guy, really wasn't the best card to play at that time. Because, of course, you can get this guy. You can special summon your blue and face down defense position. And at the same time, he's an 800 attacker, so he can defend for himself. Bad thing is that he has 0 defense, so he doesn't work with Ojama Country. But anyway, he's a level 2, so he works with your Junk Synchron relatively easy and all this other good stuff. So yeah, since those decks are not relevant, well, not too relevant anymore, Fire Fist is still a really strong deck. Raccoons are being extremely powerful right now because of this card right here. If you guys don't have this card, pick them up, because this card's more than likely going to go up once Pendulum Summoning and all this other good stuff comes out. So pick them up now while they're like $4, $5 a piece right now. But anyway, this card's going to be extremely strong in this upcoming format, not just for the OCG, but for the TCG also. The way, we're predicting this ban list and the way these decks are being very strong. So Baby Pompoko is going to be extremely strong. You don't have to worry about this guy getting popped. You don't have to worry about your blue getting popped. And you're saved with that initial normal summoning, special summon blue and face down defense position. And then if you combine it with like a card like One Day of Peace, you can do a lot with this one damn card. I can't wait to use this card because I always wanted to use it, but like I said, with those decks being a thing, this card wasn't relatively that good anymore. So yeah. At the same time, he's going to be extremely strong with 3 Torrential Tributes in the OCG, if you guys play Ojamas in the OCG. But anyway, the next card is Malefic Stardust Dragon. Now for the TCG, he's not going to be that strong. But for the OCG, and more than likely we are going to get that change where both players can play 2 field spells simultaneously. More than likely we probably are going to get it. For sure, I think we are going to get the players, the player that wins the dice roll and goes first. Player that goes first only gets 5 cards, so Pompoko is going to be really strong. I forgot about talked about that. It allows you to get blue and not have to worry about drawing that extra card. But anyway, let's talk about this guy. With the new changes to field spells, this guy is going to be an extremely strong card. Now, the reason why I didn't play this card before was that now everybody plays a damn field spell. Like, every damn deck has a field spell. So this card just gets wrecked by those field spells. And what I mean by this guy does protect your field spell, and he does, he can't, your field spell can be destroyed, but there was a way to get around this guy. All you had to do, your opponent just had to set their field spell, which will automatically destroy your field spell, and then it will destroy this guy. He could not protect it. Like, there was no way you could do that. And this guy was terrible. Now, since your opponent can't do that, this guy's going to be freaking amazing. The only way you can get this guy out is by, using a power card, and that is freaking good. This guy is already a free card, and what I mean by free card, I mean you don't have to do anything to get this guy out. You just banish a Stardust Dragon, and then bam, this guy is out. And then if they waste a free card on this, who cares? That's a power card on a card that you don't even care about. He's just there for support. He's just there so you can just poke your opponent to death. And I can't wait. And I hopefully wish that the new OCG, where both players can have a field spell simultaneously comes out, because this guy is going to be extremely strong. And then Close Forest. Who gives a damn about Close Forest when you have this bastard out? Anyway, guys, yeah, that's all I had to talk about today. I hope you guys enjoy this. This is more of a talking about cards that are going to be extremely strong, upcoming formats and beyond, and OCG talk, and new changes to the game and all this other good stuff. Like I said, these are kind of OCG type of talks, so really don't know if we're going to get this in the TCG, since our ban lists are kind of different now. And hopefully we do, because these cards are going to be extremely strong in the deck. Ojamas are going to be a lot better than before. Like I said, the new OTK Ojamas are completely dead in the OCG. I don't know how they're going to be in the TCG, but for the OCG, that deck is completely dead. And Well, anyway, guys, tell me what you guys think. Tell me your thoughts down below. Tell me what you guys think about this video, what I should do, all this other good stuff, constructive criticism, cards that you think are going to be extremely strong for Ojamas, and someone's honking their horn. I don't know why. And this is an extremely long video, but I wanted to talk about this deck greatly, and you guys know how much I'm passionate about this deck and how much I want to get this deck really competitive. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later. Bye.